Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is June 10th, and this is not the market overview for the weekend. This is a special look at the Dow and the SPX. And this was very interesting. We had a red candle today on the Dow, and the SPX gapped down, tried to fight back. You'll notice on our secondaries that stochastic is now ticking down, RSI rolling over to tick down, MACD histogram tick down, MACD itself still going up. So what do we see? Well, a lot of people are talking about, if we go to SPY so we can see the SPX in better detail, that we have this possible island reversal. And I have this weird tail up here on the data feed, which is incorrect because we did not have trades going up that high. So I don't know why it's there, but so we have this double gap here, same space open. And if we look at DIA, same thing, possible island reversal, double gap, and a hammery looking candle. SPY, not a hammery looking candle. But on not a hammery looking candle because this is not correct. If we look on the SPX, it's hammery looking, but the body is too big. If we look at DJI, more hammery looking, but still the body is pretty big. Important thing, we do not have a downtick on the Dow, no downtick on SPX. So what is all of this telling us? Kind of could go either way. And certainly that's possible. Earnings season starts after the close on Monday with Alcoa. But I am going to delve into something that I had mentioned on Thursday's video. In the text next to the video, I said that I had not explained the head and shoulders on the SPX, and that I would if we went down, because I didn't think that I'd have to explain it. Well, we did get a downtick, so now I get to explain it. So in that video I said head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. Well, at first glance that doesn't seem to make sense for this, because once you pop the right shoulder, it's invalidated, and certainly this is higher than most of this. Well, let's take a look at something. This is not going to be pretty. I don't claim that it is, but if we go right here in the middle of this possible shoulder, top of the real body, right in the middle, and we connect it right here, right in the middle of this other proposed shoulder, extend it out so that the top of the real body is touching the other top of the real body, and what do we get? Well, we see that this did pop out of it for a moment, and we see that on the next day it immediately reversed from that. So is this a valid I mean, we have a touch of real bodies here, and actually I didn't do this line quite exactly right, because it can go down just a hair. There. Now it's right. So real body touch, real body touch, real body touch, real body touch, and then real body touch. And if I zoom in and do really fine adjustments, it does all line up. I'm just trying to do it on the daily, and that's not exactly easy to do, and it doesn't always look completely accurate all zoomed out. But anyways, so this is a possibility, and it is normal to have a small blip up out of a line only to cross back down through it. So this is entirely possible, in which case it should reverse from this. Like I said, not pretty, just a possibility, just something to think about. Now, let's take it a little bit further. Let's do it from the top of the shadow of that same day, connected to the top shadow over here. Oops, I'm not doing this just right. And it's actually shifting a little bit too. And what do we get? It's shifting a little bit. I can't seem to get this thing to behave. There we go. What do we get? We get top shadow touch, top shadow touch, top shadow touch. In which case, if this was correct, then we have not broken the head and shoulders pattern for this, if this is correct. Now this can be broken extremely easily. This is just a ugly little theory, and here's my reason for thinking about it. Okay, everybody's saying this is too big, that it needs to turn around, come back, and correct itself or do whatever it wants to do. The bears are saying that this is completely bogus, and it's going to fall farther than this. The bulls are saying that we're going to keep going and leave everybody in the dust. My view is this: the market exists to hurt everybody as much as humanly possible, which means the bulls and the bears take all of their money. And that's what the market is here to do. So if we go on this, then we have a neckline down here. It's right about 310, and the high is 1310, just above, and the top is 1370, which is a difference of 60. Well, if we get down here, we'll just call it 1310, and we take away 60 from it, takes us down here to 1250, which also happens to be this right here. Well, we know that a lot of people are looking at this area right here, the bears are, and that if it breaks this, they're going to call themselves right, and the bulls are going to freak out, and that's going to be, calling for a huge down move. A lot of people are looking at this as the correct head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Well, where's the neckline? Neckline is right down here, sloping up a little bit. So, right at this point is where people should really freak out. If we get down to 1250, and that's going off of the more conservative level right here. If we were to use, something else, this for instance, instead, it would be lower. So, but anyways, the point is, we know that in this level, the bears, if it breaks, should declare victory. Well, if this head and shoulders is correct, the 1250 is the target. And it can get a little bit below that or a little bit above it or whatever. The point is, at that point, it is free to go back up, like the bulls are saying. At that point, though, if you were to break all of this, that's exactly the point where everyone will get short. If it bounces there, that's going to catch all kinds of people unawares and steal all of their money, and that's what the market is here to do. So while this is not a strong case for this, it does exist, and it is, in my opinion, valid for the moment, which could be extremely fleeting. But there you have it. There is my little evil conspiracy theory for the weekend, and I will be returning to do the complete market overview. But just wanted to hit this one on up. So there you have it. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.